There's never been a time where the demand for coaches, consultants, and counselors was higher. For many of us, being a coach, consultant, or counselor is an activity that we engage in every day. This is because helping others see the best in themselves and encouraging them to seek a better life is a theme that's inherent to our life's calling. Isn't it time that you embrace this gift and start allowing your higher power and others to bless you financially for embracing that which you are? Indeed. And now that you have this information in your hands, you can start today. The time is now. The dynamic in our current economic status has increased the demand for individuals to grow and change at an unparalleled rate. Men and women who have enjoyed safety and security in their professional careers and personal lives are ever increasingly finding themselves in fear of losing all if they do not hone their skills, talents, and abilities to keep their competitive edge. In these tough economic times, people who once had a handle on their economic and emotional well-being are now at risk. For the working class, employment is harder and harder to obtain, and though one may have spent years in service and dedication to their employer, a day does not go by where thousands of Americans face the sobering event of being served a pink slip as companies and organizations continue to downsize in an effort to survive these difficult times. Families that previously were able to rely on a single income are now stressed in an effort to make ends meet with two or more incomes. This financial strain is the single largest cause of relationship failures as families are unable to survive as they fight to make things work. Not to belabor the obvious, times are tough, and an alarming number of people are forced to try to mitigate the damages of a life that may have been more comfortable or manageable in the past. This creates an incredible opportunity for those who have the inherent skills to reach out and help someone reach higher, achieve more, and manage the stressors that face them each day, leading to this $1 billion industry that is growing at an unprecedented rate. This puts a strain on the mental health industry. Not everyone in therapy needs psychological intervention, though drugs tend to take the edge off, and counseling, as much as they need someone to help them get through this in terms of personal growth and an accountability partner to help them embrace their own ability to be the person that they can be and live the life that would better serve them and their families. Let it be known that there has never been a time where there has been a greater need for coaches, consultants, and counselors. When you consider entering this type of profession, it's important to establish whether you'll be a coach, consultant, or counselor. What is a coach? A coach is an individual who acts as an accountability partner for the client and assists them in achieving goals, personal growth, and management of life circumstances. In the coaching relationship, the client's not broken, not in need of mental health or counseling, and possesses all the skills necessary to achieve the results they desire. Clients who are attracted to the coaching relationship are motivated to excellence and often have a history of managing their own issues and are resourceful experts in their own lives. The function of the coach is to listen to the client, to support their commitment to excellence and to help them reduce their goals to manageable steps, or helping them to discover hidden talents or resources that they may have not cognitively recognized to further their successful personal and/or professional growth. A skilled coach has the ability to offer feedback and challenges in an effort to assist the client in unearthing their desires, project, define their dreams, and hone their skill set as they get in touch with and reveal and experience epiphanies. What's a consultant? Consultants have particular skills or knowledge that the client may not have. In the consulting relationship, the client seeks to get access to information that they might otherwise not have access to. Most consultants have a particular area of expertise and offer this knowledge base to their clients to achieve the results they desire. And what is a counselor? While coaching focuses on the here and now, counseling, on the other hand, reaches far deeper into the past of an individual and offers treatment models that are often traumatic and often crosses over into mental health issues. Therapy includes a deeper interaction and may include psychological intervention to treat personal dysfunction, mental or physical pain, or conflict resolution for one or more persons. Laws, restrictions, requirements, licenses, and registrations for counselors vary state to state, though religious counsel is not regulated in the United States. To license or not to license? It is your decision whether you will be licensed or unlicensed. In the event that you choose to operate as an unlicensed coach, consultant, or counselor, you must disclose to your clients that you are operating independently, are unlicensed by any state agency. You must determine the best way for you to establish yourself for this help industry. For instance, in most states, there are no educational or licensing requirements for coaches, consultants. Some states require a license for counselors unless you are an ordained and/or registered religious counselor. In most cases, you'll not even be required to get a business license if you do business as your own name. Truly, this is a business that you can enter today with no requirements. That said, there's no official standard that is enforced to performance or expectations where coaches or consultants are concerned, though restrictions do exist for licensed counselors in many states. If you're considering using the title or functioning as a counselor, you must operate within the guidelines that exist for your state. Of course, you are required to keep a good accounting of your business dealings and revenues and expenses and pay your taxes appropriately. Adding value to your service. You may desire to hone your skills and learn new and different emerging therapies and/or techniques. I'm a huge fan of continuing to learn new methods, tools, and techniques to help my client achieve their highest and best. This is a great way for you to increase the value of your service in comparison to similar providers in your market area of expertise. For instance, I have 38 and counting different modalities in my tool belt, while I am only a master practitioner in 3 disciplines so far. If you are plugged into my system, you will get invitations for various trainings as they become available. Many of these trainings may help you expand your proficiency and skills to benefit your clients. The more diverse the services that you provide, the higher the value of your service, and you can raise your hourly rate accordingly. Just in case you may not be receiving these updates and invitations, send me an email to admin@counselorwanted.com, and we will make sure that you receive information on upcoming trainings. Start today. Basically, if you did not know before, now you are aware that being a coach, consultant, or counselor is something that you are. Certainly, you could learn to be a coach, consultant, or counselor, and many people do, though it's not required for you to have a successful business as a people helper. Here's a bonus for viewing this program. Send an email to admin@counselorwanted.com with your choice of one of the following in the subject line, either coach, consultant, or counselor. And I will register you with the National Registry, and you may use the certificate that you will receive that you can print and put in a frame to get you started today. And as a bonus, as a declaration of your intent to become a coach, consultant, or counselor, I will also enroll you in 1 year of weekly observations of some of the things that come up in my practice delivered to your email box. This service is usually only available to student graduates that pay $97 per year. And to sweeten things even more, as an extra bonus, I'm going to give you $100. This is a limited bonus, so you must register by sending that email and a special discount of $100 off my next Life Coach training, which comes in both live and simulcast via the internet. This will give you a more comprehensive foundation for your practice, and you'll receive training and practice materials, along with an official certificate in the mail for attending these classes.